Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Reese's Random Reviews. I am Reese, I'm about to give you a random review. Okay, so in today's episode I'm going to be talking about an upcoming film. I kind of did this last year where I talk about upcoming films, but this is a film where I'm saying is a reason to be excited about this upcoming film. If you remember last year I did this about The Jungle Book, but this year I'm going to be talking about the other Disney live action remake, Beauty and the Beast. So I've been excited about the Beauty and the Beast remake coming out personally because I actually haven't had a problem really for many of the Disney remakes that have been made. I mean, I actually did enjoy Alice in Wonderland, but only the first one. I loved Maleficent, I thought that was brilliant. I loved Cinderella. And of course I loved The Jungle Book last year. I thought The Jungle Book was incredible and amazing. I didn't really get a chance to see Pete's Dragons last year, but that's because there was nothing really about Pete's Dragon that grabbed my attention. I didn't just look at that and think, wow, another Disney remake, I've got to go and see that. I will potentially watch Pete's Dragon one day, but it's not really something I'm really looking forward to out of all the Disney live action remakes that have come out. But Beauty and the Beast is definitely the one I'm very excited to watch. Beauty and the Beast, you know, I have been a fan of, the animated version when I was a kid. I used to watch it all the time, as long with, with other Disney films. But then as I got older, I kind of got off Beauty and the Beast because, obviously as you get older, you kind of do get off a few things. But then I watched it years later. I can't remember when, but I think I one day just watched it on telly or something, and I just put it on because I hadn't seen it in a long time. And I just actually watched it. I actually couldn't believe how amazing this film was. I mean, Beauty and the Beast is really a very powerful animated film if you think about its theories and the story behind the whole process of the story. Of course, in the Disney version, but that's just, what I'm trying to say. But now we're up to the live action. There is a live action one coming out next month, and I am personally looking forward to seeing Beauty and the Beast. I am very excited. I think this is going to be another good live action remake. They have got some really good actors in this film. First off, Emma Watson playing Belle, I think is a perfect choice. I don't think there'd be any better choice to play Belle. Emma Watson is a fantastic actress. I loved her in the Harry Potter films. I've pretty much loved her in other films she's done as well. I think there was one called Perks of Being a Wallflower. I think that's the name of the film. I loved her in that movie. And I've seen her in pretty much everything else, and she's literally just been fantastic throughout. There's also Luke Evans, which is going to be quite funny, playing Gaston. I mean, I'm kind of looking forward to that because Luke Evans normally plays very serious films. He's always in very gritty, very dark, very bloody, violent movies. I mean, so this is actually, I think, like his first family film or first maybe comedy that he's doing. And I'm really looking forward to seeing Luke Evans play a very comical character. Even from the trailer, when he was looking at himself in the mirror saying, "You're so gorgeous, no one deserves you." I actually thought that was hilarious, especially coming from Luke Evans. I wasn't imagining Gaston doing that. I was just imagining Luke Evans. And I thought it was hilarious. But I think he will play a very good Gaston. I don't think he will match up to Richard White's, majestic voice performance. But I think Luke Evans will do a really good job. They have Josh Gad, who of course Olaf from Frozen is playing Gaston's sidekick. I think his name is called LeFou. I think that's his name. I can't really remember. I think it's LeFou or LaFee or something. It's, but you know who I'm on about. The little chubby guy who always hangs out around with Gaston like he's a little puppy. Yeah, Josh Gad is playing that guy, and I think that looks so good because Josh Gad actually looks like the character, but in live action. It just matches so well. And then of course we have the voice talent actors who are coming in. We have Ewan McGregor, who is playing the Candle Lumiere, which I think is going to be brilliant because obviously Ewan McGregor was saying it was very hard to do the French accent throughout the whole film, but I think he must have nailed it if his role is still in the movie. Also, Emma Thompson is playing Mrs. Potts, which I think is a fantastic casting. And then, of course, we have the legend himself, Sir Ian McKellen, playing Cogsworth. Oh, yeah, and also Kevin Kline, another legend, is playing Belle's dad. I just forgot to throw that in. Sorry, Kevin Kline. But yeah, anyway, so that is what I'm really looking forward to. They've got an amazing cast, which means there will be fantastic performances. But will the story match up? I'm actually very intrigued on how they're going to do the story because I've heard that with this version of Beauty and the Beast, they're actually going to dive in more to the Beast's backstory, which is quite interesting. A little theory that I have for myself, I don't really know if I'm going to be spoiling anything by doing this, but how can I if I haven't even seen the film? But have you noticed that in the trailer, when you see the scratched picture of the prince and the mother and father next to him, the father has been scratched, but the mother hasn't on the side. And I just wonder if the father may have, may have mistreated the prince as a kid to make him be so angry with life. I mean, that might be just a theory. But if you look closely in the trailer again, not the teaser, but I think the official trailer 1, you'll see that the painting of the prince's mum and dad has been scratched, but only his dad has been scratched more and himself, but his mum has left unscathed. That's just a theory. I think his dad had something to do with the prince being selfish. Now, personally, again, as I'm saying, I'm looking forward to Beauty and the Beast. I really hope that, they really keep, the story on a good level. I hope it doesn't rush. I hope it has a nice, formidable pace to it. Because sometimes when you watch live-action Disney remakes, they kind of like to rush in the story a lot and just throw in a lot of action. I hope this actually builds up to a good, formidable pace. I also forgot to mention that I think Josh Gad playing the Beast looks fantastic, and judging by the trailer, he seems to have really gotten the voice as well. I don't know if he just did the voice and they deepened it, or they made it sound like that, or he actually did a good voice performance. But I am actually looking forward to seeing how the Beast is going to portray as well in this movie. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how it goes. One of my main concerns though is that I hope that they don't make it, too friendly. I hope that, like with Jungle Book, it does have a bit of darkness to it, because the darkness really does add well to the live action, and also it adds a nice bit of scare to it. I'm not saying I don't want the film to scare anybody, I'm not saying that at all, but people love the Jungle Book because it was dark, and I love it when films turn dark. Not dark as in horrible, just a nice little bit of darkness to add to the film for the adults to enjoy. I really hope that they do have some little dark moments to that film to add into it. I'm just saying personally, because a bit of darkness, who loves a bit of darkness? That's what I'm saying. Anyway, that's my opinion on the new Beauty and the Beast film. I'm really looking forward to this movie. But what about you guys? Is any of you looking forward to the new Beauty and the Beast film? Are you not looking forward to it? Please comment below and tell me your reasons why you are or you're not excited for the new Beauty and the Beast film. And also, thank you so much guys for watching my previous videos and also watching as many videos as you can. Please subscribe me, because more videos are coming up, more random reviews and more film projects are coming. And I am Reese, and I have just given you another random review.